I improve my English by reading every day. How to use this lesson. This lesson is for beginner English learners. It exists to build reading confidence. Slowly, it includes a story, vocabulary, and questions. It also includes a rhyme and speaking task. Learners can improve reading, memory, and speaking skills. Learn carefully. I used to think English was difficult. Every word felt strange and heavy. Sentences seemed impossible to understand. I often wanted to simply quit. Reading felt more like a punishment. One day, I decided to try something. I picked up a short, simple book. I read just one page daily. Some words I still did not know, but I kept going without stopping. At first, progress felt extremely slow. I forgot words I had just learned. Sentences still felt confusing and hard. But I reminded myself to be patient. Small steps could still lead somewhere. Each day, I read a little more. Sometimes only for a few minutes. Other days, I read longer happily. I never skipped a single day. Reading slowly became a daily habit. Weeks passed, and something began changing. Words I once struggled with felt familiar. Sentences started making sense more quickly. I understood stories without much effort. My confidence grew with every page. I noticed my vocabulary expanding naturally. New words appeared, then reappeared. Often, each repetition made them easier to remember. I began using them in conversations. Reading was quietly building my vocabulary. Soon, I finished my first entire book. Without needing a dictionary constantly, I felt proud of my progress. Something that once felt impossible before now felt completely within my reach. I started choosing slightly harder books, challenging myself just a little more. Each new book taught me something. My understanding grew deeper and richer. Reading had become my favorite habit. People began noticing my improved English. They asked how I had improved so much. I simply told them my secret. Read a little every single day. Consistency mattered more than intensity. Now I read every day happily. Not because someone told me to, but because I enjoy the progress. Reading every day changed my English, and it can change yours too. Vocabulary practice. Punishment, a painful or unpleasant experience. Example: reading felt more like a punishment. Patient, able to wait calmly without frustration. Example: I reminded myself to be patient. Familiar, known, or recognized easily. Example: words I once struggled with felt familiar. Confidence, belief in one's own ability. Example: my confidence grew with every page. Vocabulary, the words a person knows and uses. Example: reading was quietly. Building my vocabulary. Proud, feeling satisfied with an achievement. Example: I felt proud of my progress. Consistency, doing something regularly over time. Example, consistency mattered more than intensity. Habit, something done regularly and automatically. Example, reading had become my favorite habit. Comprehension questions. 1. How did the speaker feel about English at first? 2. What did the speaker decide to try? 3. How much did the speaker read each day? 4. What began changing after a few weeks? 5. How did the speaker's vocabulary grow? 6. What did people notice about the speaker? 7. What is the speaker's secret to improving? Rhymes section. I thought English was too hard to learn. Every page made my patience burn. Then I read just 1 page a day. Slowly the words began to stay. Words grew familiar, sentence by sentence. My confidence grew with quiet persistence. Now I read for joy, not just for a test. Daily reading brought out my best. Speaking, writing task. Speak or write about a skill you improved through daily practice. Answer these questions in your own words. 1. What skill did you want to improve? 2. What daily habit did you build? 3. What was difficult in the beginning? 4. How did your progress feel over time? Great job! Now try to use patient, familiar, confidence, and consistency. In your own speaking and writing, practice a little every day. Your English will improve. Step by step. Thank you for learning with us today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. For more English lessons, keep practicing and keep improving. See you next time.